Have you ever wondered what each piece of lab equipment is used for? Well, get ready to embark on an exciting journey as we explore the world of lab equipment. These tools are essential for scientists, helping them conduct experiments, make observations, and discover new knowledge. In a laboratory, you'll find a wide range of equipment, each with its own unique purpose. From safety goggles that shield your eyes from potential hazards, to beakers and test tubes that hold and measure liquids for experiments, every piece of equipment plays a crucial role in ensuring that a scientific experiment runs smoothly and safely. And let's not forget about Bunsen burners, which provide a heat source for experiments, and the safety showers or eye wash stations that offer emergency rinsing in case of accidental spills or exposure. So buckle up, science enthusiasts. It's time to delve into the fascinating world of lab equipment. First off, safety is paramount in any science lab. So let's dive into the world of protective lab gear, starting with safety goggles. These are your eye's best friend in a lab. They shield your precious peepers from chemical splashes, fumes, and even flying objects. To use them safely, always wear your goggles snugly and comfortably over your eyes when conducting experiments. Think of them as your superhero mask. Next, we have the lab coat or apron. This isn't just a fashion statement, folks. It acts as a protective shield for your clothing from all sorts of spills and splashes. So before you even touch any chemicals or equipment, make sure you're wearing your lab coat or apron. Now, onto gloves. They are like your hand's personal bodyguards, protecting them from chemical exposure and burns. You should always wear gloves when handling chemicals or hot objects. And remember, once you've finished your experiment, dispose of your gloves properly. No glove, no love. These three items, safety goggles, lab coats, and gloves, are your basic protective gear in a lab. They're like the golden trio of safety. And they're not just for looks. They have important jobs to do. They're here to protect you, to keep you safe while you explore, discover, and learn. Remember, safety first. Always equip yourself with these protective gears before starting any experiment. Because in science, we want sparks of ideas, not sparks from accidents. Now let's talk about the containers we use in the lab. Two of the most common ones you'll see are beakers and test tubes. Beakers, with their wide openings and straight sides, are perfect for holding and measuring liquids. They're great for stirring and mixing too, but remember, they're not for drinking your favorite juice, they're for science. When using a beaker, always handle it with care to avoid breakage. We wouldn't want to have a smashing time in the lab, would we? And when pouring liquids, do it slowly to prevent any unwanted spills. Now, on to test tubes. These slender containers are ideal for holding small amounts of liquids for experiments. They're like the beaker's little sibling, but with a more slender physique. Just think of them as the supermodels of the lab world. When using a test tube, always hold it upright when adding or mixing substances. And remember, never point them at yourself or others. It's not a magic wand, folks. And one more thing, both beakers and test tubes can be made of glass or plastic, but regardless of the material, they need to be handled with respect and caution. So whether you're stirring a solution in a beaker or watching a color change in a test tube, remember, handling these containers with care is crucial to ensure a safe and successful experiment. Ever wondered how we heat substances in the lab? Well, say hello to the Bunsen burner, a staple of any science lab. This handy tool provides a controlled flame for heating substances. Now you might be thinking, fire in a lab? Isn't that dangerous? Well, yes, fire can be dangerous, but with proper precautions, a Bunsen burner is quite safe to use. First, you should always have a teacher present when using a Bunsen burner. They can guide you on how to light it properly and adjust the flame to the right temperature. Secondly, always keep flammable materials away from the flame. This includes your lab notes, gloves, and even your hair. Remember, safety is paramount in the science lab. So while the Bunsen burner is a powerful tool for heating substances, it should be used with care and under supervision. With the Bunsen burner, heating substances becomes easy. Just remember to stay safe. Accidents can happen, but don't worry, science labs are equipped for that. One important piece of emergency equipment is the safety shower and eye wash station. This station is designed to provide immediate rinsing when there's a chemical spill or if something harmful gets in your eyes. It's like a super shower that can flush out any nasty stuff. The key to handling emergencies is to stay calm. Immediately head to the station and rinse the affected area with water for at least 15 minutes. Remember, the key to handling emergencies is to stay calm and use the right equipment. Safety doesn't end at using equipment correctly. In a lab, it's essential to follow instructions carefully. Your teacher is there to guide you, so always listen and follow instructions. Before starting any experiment, gear up. Safety goggles, gloves, and lab coats are not fashion accessories, but shields against potential accidents. When handling chemicals, be cautious. Read the labels and follow proper handling procedures. Remember, a tidy workspace is a safe workspace. Keep your area clean to avoid accidents and spills. And if, despite your best efforts, a spill occurs, alert your teacher immediately. They will guide you on what to do next. Now let's talk about hazardous symbols. Some substances can easily catch fire. Others can cause damage upon contact with your skin. Some are poisonous, and some can even explode. And let's not forget about biohazards, those harmful microorganisms that can cause illness. Remember, understanding these safety measures and symbols is crucial for your safety in the lab. There you have it, an exciting look into the world of lab equipment. From protecting your eyes with safety goggles to understanding the importance of a Bunsen burner's flame, we've covered it all. And let's not forget the significance of those hazardous symbols. Remember, safety first. Always wear your protective gear, handle chemicals with care, and keep your workspace clean. So the next time you step into a lab, you'll know exactly what each equipment does and how to use it safely. Stay curious, stay safe.